Did you know your arteries could actually heal themselves while you sleep? Sounds unbelievable, right? But stay with me for a few minutes, because tonight, I'm going to tell you a story about how 3 simple ingredients, something you probably already have in your kitchen, could help your heart do something extraordinary. Every 34 seconds, someone in the US dies from heart disease. Yet most people don't realize that every single night, your body gets a small window to repair itself, if you give it the right support. Before we dive in, if you care about your heart, your health, or just living longer with energy and purpose, please subscribe to our channel, Wellness Roots Journey, hit the like button, and drop me a comment below. Tell me where you're watching from. I love reading every message, and your support gives me motivation to make new health videos every day. Every heartbeat pushes blood through tiny, living tunnels called arteries. But years of stress, processed foods, and sugar quietly wear them down. The smooth inner lining, known as the endothelium, becomes stiff and inflamed. When that happens, your heart must push harder, your blood pressure rises, and those once flexible arteries start acting like old rubber hoses. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen silently. Here's the fascinating part: your arteries aren't dead tubes. They're living tissue that can regenerate, but they need help to fight inflammation, to reduce stiffness, and to keep nitric oxide flowing. That's where tonight's story truly begins, with 3 humble heroes sitting quietly in your kitchen. Our first hero is a golden liquid that's been treasured for centuries, extra virgin olive oil. Ancient Greeks called it liquid gold. But modern science calls it a vascular healer. Why? Because it's packed with natural compounds called polyphenol, especially hydroxytyrosol and oleuropein. These powerful antioxidants don't just fight free radicals, they actually activate your arteries. They trigger an enzyme called enos, which tells your blood vessels, hey, it's time to relax. Think of it like opening the valves on a high-pressure hose. Suddenly, your blood flows smoother, your pressure drops, and your heart can breathe again. In fact, one study presented at the American Heart Association showed that consuming just half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil per day could significantly improve heart health. Even more impressive, people who consumed around 4 tablespoons daily were 30% less likely to develop heart disease. So, the next time you drizzle olive oil over your salad, you're not just seasoning food, you're feeding life to your arteries. In fact, one study presented at the American Heart Association showed that consuming just half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil per day could significantly improve heart health. Even more impressive, people who consumed around 4 tablespoons daily were 30% less likely to develop heart disease. So, the next time you drizzle olive oil over your salad, you're not just seasoning food, you're now. Let's meet the second ingredient, raw honey, not the processed, sugary kind. I'm talking about real, unheated, golden honey from nature. It's filled with flavonoids and phenolic acids, compounds that help your arteries relax and your blood flow freely. Honey can gently lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, and even reduce nighttime cortisol, the stress hormone that tightens your arteries. A calm body means open vessels and better oxygen flow while you sleep. Ding life to your arteries. Now, don't worry, it's just a tiny amount. In one study, patients who replaced regular sugar with honey saw LDL cholesterol drop by nearly 6%, while HDL rose by 3%. It's a small difference on paper, but a big one inside your veins. Think of it as giving your arteries a soft, sweet hug before bed. And then, we add a sprinkle of cinnamon, preferably Ceylon cinnamon, known as true cinnamon. Its secret weapon is a compound called cinnamaldehyde. It fights inflammation, balances blood sugar, and keeps your blood from getting thick and sluggish. In fact, researchers found that cinnamon can reduce triglycerides, total cholesterol, and even blood pressure, making your blood vessels smoother and more elastic. When you bring these 3 together, olive oil to open, honey to calm, cinnamon to balance, you get a nightly synergy your body truly understands. Each ingredient supports the other, addressing inflammation, lipid balance, and blood flow all at once. It's like sending your heart a care package before bedtime. Here's how to do it: mix 1 teaspoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey, and 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon in a small cup. Stir gently and take it 20 to 30 minutes before bed. If you prefer a smoother texture, add a spoonful of warm water. It's simple. It's natural. And it's powerful. As you drift into deep sleep, your body begins its nightly repair cycle, nitric oxide levels rise, your vessels soften, and your heart rate slows down. That's when healing happens. You might notice warmer hands, lighter mornings, and clearer focus, tiny signs that your circulation is quietly improving. During deep sleep, your blood pressure dips, your vessels get a break, and your body releases hormones that rebuild tissues, including the endothelium lining your arteries. It's nature's repair workshop, and this little mix simply gives it better tools to work with. Now, a gentle reminder, not every body is the same. If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or take blood-thinning medications, talk to your doctor before trying this. Ceylon cinnamon is safe in small amounts, but cassia cinnamon, the common type, can affect your liver, pregnant or breastfeeding. Always check with your healthcare provider. Natural doesn't mean risk-free, but used wisely, nature can be your greatest ally. Your arteries are not lifeless tubes. They're living, breathing tissue that can renew themselves. Every drop of olive oil, every spoon of honey, every sprinkle of cinnamon is a message of care to the system that's kept you alive since birth. You can't buy new arteries, but you can rebuild the ones you already have. Healing doesn't come from miracle pills. It comes from consistency, awareness, and the smallest nightly rituals done with love and intention. So tonight, before you turn off the lights, remember this: a simple act, a teaspoon of olive oil, a touch of honey, a dash of cinnamon, can help your body heal while you sleep. If you found this story inspiring, please subscribe to Wellness Roots Journey, like this video, and share it with someone who cares about their heart. And don't forget to leave a comment below. I read every single one, and your words truly motivate me to make new videos every day. Together, let's build a global community of natural healing, one heartbeat at a time.